This is my sad duty to inform you that one of our passengers sadly passed away last night.
If they are allowed to disembark, then the passengers will somehow get home. But of course, I mean, no country wants to have the Hantavirus in the general population.
A developing international health concern is unfolding aboard a cruise ship in the Atlantic Ocean, where multiple passengers are confirmed or suspected to have contracted Hantavirus, according to the World Health Organization. Authorities report that 7 passengers are affected. 3 of them have died, raising urgent questions about containment and exposure aboard the vessel. The first fatality was a 70-year-old man from the Netherlands who began experiencing symptoms including fever, headache, and mild diarrhea on April 6th. His condition rapidly deteriorated into respiratory distress, and he died on April 11th. His body was later removed from the ship when it docked at St. Helena on April 24th. Shortly after, his 69-year-old wife also fell ill while still on board. She disembarked at St. Helena and was flown to Johannesburg, where she collapsed at the airport and died in hospital on April 26th. A third case involves a British man who became ill after the ship departed St. Helena. He was evacuated from Ascension Island and is now in intensive care in Johannesburg, where he remains isolated. A German woman died on board the ship on May 2nd after developing symptoms days earlier. Meanwhile, 3 additional passengers are showing signs of infection, including fever and gastrointestinal distress. They remain on the vessel, which is currently stationed off the coast of Cape Verde. Medical teams in Cape Verde are actively evaluating the suspected cases and collecting samples for testing. The World Health Organization is closely monitoring the situation as health authorities work to determine the scope of the outbreak and prevent further spread.
As of the 4th of May, there have been 6 suspected cases reported. 3 cases have unfortunately died. 1 patient is currently ill in ICU in South Africa, while 2 patients remain on board and will be evacuated for medical treatment. About 150 people, including passengers and crew, are on the ship.
What is Hantavirus? Hantavirus is a rare but potentially deadly virus typically spread through contact with infected rodents or their droppings. In severe cases, it can lead to hantavirus pulmonary syndrome, a life-threatening respiratory condition. Health officials stress that investigations are ongoing and more information is expected as test results come in. The situation remains fluid, with international health agencies on high alert. Stay with us for continuing coverage as this story develops.
WHO, together with authorities in Cabo Verde and the Netherlands, and the ship's operators, are working to evacuate the 2 sick people on board to the Netherlands for medical care. At the present time, there are no other symptomatic people on the ship, but this is being carefully monitored. The ship is currently stationed off the coast of Cabo Verde.